Look at that. Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm showing you how to make easier Eggs Benedict with crispy hash browns. Eggs Benedict are my favorite breakfast. When I was a kid, the only time we ever had Eggs Benedict, if we went to some sort of brunch place for Mother's Day or Easter, and they would have like the buffet, and then you could go and get your Eggs Benedict. I always had it up on this pedestal. Well, you know what? Now you can make this at home for your special occasion. Let's get into it. As part of the prep, we need to measure out our 1/4 cup butter, get our 2 to 4 slices of ham, eggs. We need our lemon juice. The other thing we need is our English muffins. Chop our chives finely. You want them kind of like this, right? First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take russet potato, wash and rinse, dry it off. Then you're gonna grate it into a medium-sized bowl, and then you're gonna take that, rinse it twice. You wanna get all the extra starch out of there. And then when you're done rinsing it and you have it in a nice place and water comes out clear, you're gonna put that into a clean dish towel. And our goal here is to dry it off so that the potatoes are perfectly dry. Get it in there. Now we're gonna get it into kind of little purse, and then we're gonna squeeze it. We're gonna squeeze all that extra water out of there. Make sure these are as dry as possible. Okay, now let's spread it out. And now we're gonna take the dry areas of the towel, we're gonna pat it. Okay, just pat it, make sure it's nice and dry. What's next? All right, grab a small saucepan, medium-high heat, put some olive oil and some butter and bring that up to temperature. So it's just shimmering. And then in that, we're gonna put a light dusting of salt and then some fresh grated black pepper. Distribute the potatoes evenly so it's a thin layer of potatoes, okay? One potato might be enough, it might be too much. So you only want like maybe 1/2 inch high, and you're gonna leave it in there because you want it to be able to breathe, release all that moisture, crisp up the bottom. So now we're gonna leave that in there 5 minutes. And we're gonna leave it untouched. Meanwhile, let's take a medium pot, fill it with water. This is gonna be our poaching liquid for our eggs. Then we're gonna add 2 teaspoons vinegar. And what the vinegar is gonna do is it's gonna keep the egg together. And we're gonna bring that to a simmer. While that's coming up to simmer, let's check on our potatoes. Lift it up a little bit. Hash browns looking good. Medium brown, medium-ish golden, dark golden color. Flip it over to the second side. And now we're gonna do another 5 minutes on there. Got our Hollandaise. In a small bowl or glass, I like to use something like this. We're gonna crack an egg in here. Yes, an egg, not an egg yolk. Sometimes if I'm making this at home, I want it to be easy. I don't wanna waste half of an egg, the egg white. I don't wanna waste that. So I crack a whole egg in there. About 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. We're gonna put that in there with the egg. And then we're gonna whisk it until it's kind of frothy. You want that completely blended together. In a microwave safe glass, something like this. I love using these. Put your 1/4 cup butter, stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds. It should be a little bit bubbly or frothy on the top. That boily, frothy butter, we want to add that into the container with the eggs and the lemon. And we're going to be whisking vigorously. You're going to pour the mixture back into the glass. Stick it back in the microwave for 5 seconds. Take it out, whisk it together. Is that thickened up yet? If it isn't, put it back in for another 5 seconds. Whisk it again. It should be pretty thick by now. That's ready to go. Let's set that to the side. Let's grab some plates. We need something to put this on, right? And we're gonna split our English muffins and we're gonna stick them in the toaster and get them nice and toasty, okay? I like mine on a little bit on the crispier side, so I max out whatever my toasting setting is on my toaster. Now, let's get a medium-sized pan ready. So medium-sized pan, medium-high heat. Let's add, let's say a tablespoon of olive oil, okay? We're gonna take our ham, 1 or 2 slices per English muffin, half. Take our ham, stick it in the pan. Let's brown one side. 30 seconds maybe? While the English muffin's toasting, let's do that. Flip it over. Brown the other side. Boom. English muffin just popped up. Let's stick that on the plate. Now, ham is hot. Second side's browning. Stick that on the English muffin. Okay. Now those are ready to go, okay? We've got our hollandaise, we've got our English muffin, ham. Now what's left? Let's get the eggs cooking. Okay, we've got our medium pot simmering, and we want something like this. We want a little bowl. So we're gonna crack the egg into there, crack it in the bowl, tip it in gently. I have a separate gadget that I love using that just takes all the guesswork out of it. Boom, and boom. So we're gonna take an egg, put it in there. I'm going to drop it in. Second egg. Drop it in. 3 minutes. We're going to leave them in there simmering for 3 to 4 minutes. 3 minutes, it's going to give you a runnier yolk. 4 minutes, it's going to give you all the white will be cooked and the yolk will be runny on the middle. The edges might be cooked a little bit, okay? That's how I like it. Now when they're done, we're going to need a slotted spoon for getting like spaghetti or something out of the water, or something like this, little fry net. You just want to dip it in there, pull out that egg. Now in a clean dish towel, we're gonna set the egg, okay? We're gonna set it gently in there. What we're trying to do is dry off. Now immediately, we're gonna take that and we're gonna put it gently on our ham that's on our English muffin. We're gonna repeat that for however many you're making. Today, we're just gonna show 2 poached eggs. We got our English muffin toasted. We got our ham caramelized. We got our eggs poached. What's left? Now we've got our hash brown. Very crunchy. Now let's take that. We're gonna cut it in half. We're gonna put half on one plate. All right, let's plate. Everything ready to go. Oh, just a pinch of salt on there. A little bit of ground black pepper. Now let's put on our hollandaise. To that, we're going to add our paprika and our chives. That is gorgeous. Okay. Now it's time to taste. That's so good. You got the tanginess from the hollandaise, lemon, you got the richness in the sauce. Cayenne pepper just gives it a little bit of heat. Paprika, I love that flavor, adds a little something. Ham is browned perfectly, adds a little bit of that hammy, unctuous note. And then let's try these hash browns. I might have left these on a little too long. They are so crispy though. Look at this, look at that. Butter. You make this. Going to make any occasion a special occasion. Well, that's the end of this video. I hope you liked this. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you're so inclined. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, it's so good. I'm going to have another bite. A little bit of browns.